What's up, guys? So today I'm going to be prepping for OKC, Streetcar Takeover OKC, but I'm actually not working on the Mustang because the Mustang's pretty much done. I got it inspected and registered and everything this weekend, Friday, so I'm actually working on this. Alright, well, that was easy. It's only about 30 minutes later, but oh shit. The bags are in. Ran the hoses out to the bumper. Got them on both sides. And yeah, that's a bag install right there. Wasn't too difficult putting the bottoms on. I just had to, as you can see, lift the rear end so I could put the bolts in. But then hoses go up there. I kind of just routed them along the frame. Then I kind of had to do like a loop-de-loop. Comes back this way, goes around, goes up, because they were kind of long. But yeah, that's the bags. They're installed. They look good. Now just take the diff to a machine shop to get that gear off, and we'll be ready to go. So yeah, I think that's about all I'm gonna do today. I'll start this again whenever I get the diff back. But yeah. What's up, guys? So it is the Friday before OKC. It's about 8 o'clock and Big Red isn't done. As you can see, there's still no diff in it. That's because I need some special ass tool to hold the pinion flange, which is right there, so that I can torque it to the correct spec. So yeah, Big Red will not be at OKC, but as you can see, we're putting the tires on the Mustang now because we're gonna go with Old Faithful, U-Haul trailer, and the Explorer. We'll be leaving early tomorrow morning, so we won't be there tonight for the pre-meet, but we'll be there tomorrow to see if we can't take home some money. Really wanted Big Red to be done, but I feel like this is a better, turn of events, just for the fact that now I can do what I wanted to do. The brakes should be here this week, so I can do the brakes and really get the truck ready to tow the new trailer. And like, I can practice by going down to Baytown and making sure that everything is working correctly instead of risking it on a long trip like Oklahoma. So yeah, that's an update on Big Red as of right now. I'll finish everything up and then do a video once it's done, but for right now, this is going to be our hauler for OKC. Same thing that we did last year for now. Hopefully by the next race, which I would have to see what it is, we can have Big Red there. But yeah, that's that. Alright, well, this story just gets better and better. So that is 2 studs that have broken off. So we will not be going to Streetcar Takeover OKC. Not only is Big Red not finished, but now the Mustang's broke. So I guess this is God's way of saying don't go, and we're not going. So we'll take the trailer back in the morning, hopefully get our money back. And yeah, look at that right there. Both of them broke. Clean off. So hopefully the next race we'll be ready. Of course, as soon as I come out here to do a fucking video, it starts raining. But got the rear end back. It was obvious that I couldn't fucking figure this shit out myself, so I took it to a place in Houston, Houston Ring and Pinion. They got this shit sorted out for me. Got it painted nice. It looks all nice now. So now we're just gonna put it up underneath Big Red. I did an oil change on the Explorer yesterday, and now it's put the rear end in Big Red today. Hopefully tomorrow we'll change out the studs on the Mustang. And I'll be ready for Missouri. Or I guess whatever that new place is for Streetcar Takeover. It's not in Missouri no more, but yeah. Time to get this bitch bolted up in there. Alright, so the rear end's in, suspension's bolted, we just need to put the brakes back on, put the brake lines back on, put the bags back on, and yeah, we should be good to go, good to drive her around. Alrighty, so after a day of working in the rain, we got everything put back together. Still need to bleed the brakes, but that's about it. She is all tightened up. So that's the bag installed. That's the whole rear end being re-put back in. And yeah, she is looking mighty spicy now. So yeah, all I need is a third brake light, since it decided it wanted to fall off, and then Big Red is back to her former glory. So, oh, son of a bitch. 10mm, can't miss that. Alright, so yeah, that's about everything. Everything else looks fairly good, so we'll start again tomorrow when it's not raining. Alrighty, so it is Sunday. I'm supposed to be up near Kansas City for Streetcar Takeover, and the Mustang doesn't have axles in it. The truck is done. I don't know if that's going to be this video or next video or, you know, previous video, but the truck's done. All I have to do is the front brakes. That's not a big deal. But new brakes, new rear end, all that, bags. So Big Red's ready. It's this bitch, the actual race car. Been running into troubles with studs and lug nuts and everything. I was having troubles last season, but I kind of was able to work around it. But this season, not so much. So the problem is that the axles that were put in the car back when the rear end was built, they weren't exactly correct. So let's go through here. So the center bore here, the center hub where the wheel sits on, it is not thick enough. It's not deep enough for the wheel to actually sit on the hub correctly. So I keep breaking lug nuts or studs. That one still has all the studs, but they're kind of, when you look at it straight on, they're twisted. That one, I've broken off like 3. So, that's that. So, hopefully, I'll be able to get some new axles for the Mustang, put them in. I don't know if I'll have time to test. I mean, there's only one more race before kind of the summer break. So I don't know if I'll make that race or just get the axles in, test, make sure the car is 100% ironed out, and get ready for the fall racing, which, I mean, there's like a race almost every weekend, every other weekend. So we'll see how all that stuff pans out. Hopefully I can get some axles in, and we'll start driving the Mustang again. See y'all later.